Welcome in to Coach's Clips, where each week we take you from the stands into the film room and break down a play from the Bearcats' previous game. I'm Tommy Warhurst alongside Coleman head coach Trent Walker. Coach, big win last week in the final game of the season.
Yeah, great finish this season. Got a clip from offense, defense, special teams want to break down for us.
Let's do it.
Let's get it. All right, so what a great way here to start the game. Friday night with special teams making a huge play. JD hits another great football here to the same location. You're going to see Noah Phillips changing the scene. You're going to see Nash Nobinger. These guys really changing the speed of the return. They're going to do a good job right here schematically. They're going to block Gabe Washburn out, and they've double-teamed Noah here, as you can see. So Nash is free, but they're going to hit the return away from him. So because of that, we're kind of down a player here. But you're going to see number 37, junior Keaton Leathers, show up right here in a big way. Not only is he going to fold and help make this tackle, right, he's actually going to put his helmet and shoulder pads on the ball right there, and that ball is now out. So a fumble on the opening kickoff, and the Bearcats recover right there, and that's starts the game. We end up scoring from this position, start the game, go up 7-0. What a way to start on the road. Right here, what you're seeing is third down on a 2-minute drive right here for the half. There's under 30 seconds here when we snap this ball. Do a great job here with a screen call by our offensive staff. Good blocking downfield. Weston Kill's going to scamper in here for a touchdown. Again, you'll see the clock there. 20 seconds to go right before half. Huge score. Let's go to the end zone shot, drone shot of this, the coach's film. So, again, we felt like we were going to get pressure here on third down. So our offensive line does a good job letting the pressure get to the quarterback. They actually weren't as fast rushing as they had been early in the game. Right here before the halftime, they're a little bit tired. So Colt does a good job holding the ball, just an extra count, and really selling it. You'll see now this player even wraps and believes it's a screen. From the sideline, I saw three huge bodies and only one defender with Weston Kill catching the ball. Felt really good about this being a positive play. Again, we're just hoping to get a field goal out of this 2-minute drive. We're under 30 seconds now with one timeout. But you're going to see Wyatt Tilking make a huge block right here. Was proud of this block. We missed a block like this on a big third down against Columbia. So here we are 2 weeks later with an opportunity to make a big block in a big spot, and Tilkin gets on his man. You're going to see, again, our offensive line grab a block right here. You're going to see our receiver come across the screen and get 2 for 1 right here and block them up. And then Weston Keel just has a nose for the end zone, and he gets in. So what a huge momentum right there. We scored twice under 6 minutes. You can see our guys celebrating. I think that was ended up being the last points we scored. It was a huge stomach blow to Buckhorn as they went to halftime. All night, Buckhorn had been shifting and changing services, and you're going to see another one here. I thought our defensive back, you can see how confident our secondary is, how confident our linebackers are. Everybody's making a shift to this. Now we're going to focus over here. This coverage allowed Camden Dye to be aggressive in the flats. So you're going to see a route concept here, and he's really just focused on the quarterback's eyes. This ball, Tyler Brock changes the intent of the receiver, so everything's kind of off timing-wise for the quarterback, and Camden Dye is going to make this interception right here. But what's really neat is the reaction from our defensive unit. We do an interception drill in fall camp. About halfway through the year, we felt like we weren't really getting excited about interceptions anymore. Hadn't had any in the game, so we'd kind of lost our habits in practice. So we really, Coach Hopper and the defensive staff really focused on refocusing on the effort it takes on an interception return. How I always talk about it's the most explosive play in football because it's the one play where nobody's lined up to defend what happens. So you can see here we've got a lot of grass and a lot of blue that are about to start chasing here. We also talk about the threat from behind, so we have to be careful of that. So what you're going to see is Camden Dye take off here. You're going to see such intentional blocks, but clean blocks up in front of him. Carson Stansel gets this guy pinned, which is a huge block on here. Tyler Brock's leading from the front here, trying to find somebody right there. He prevents this one. Jack Cabry, our defensive lineman's out in front, so everybody's looking to we call the convoy. Take a convoy to the end zone. You're going to see Camden Dye get in here and score. All right, and the defensive guys go crazy to celebrate because what a big deal. We'll talk about Camden for a second. Camden's now had back-to-back 2 interception games. I'm digging through records this offseason to find out it's hard for a high school DB to have 2 interceptions in one game, much less back-to-back games. He's certainly among 5 people ever, if any, that have had that accomplishment. So what accomplished for him on his last game was in a Bearcat jersey. But again, for the defensive unit to celebrate this moment all together was pretty special.
Coach, definitely a good win that'll give us momentum going into next year.
Yeah, well, thank everybody for tuning in each week. Hope you enjoyed this content. We get to go kind of from the stands to the film room, kind of see the small details that we put in, our players have put in to make this season a success.
For Coach Trent Walker, I'm Tommy Warhurst. Thanks for watching Coach's Clips.
Go Bearcats.